Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Schoolboy here with another video coming to you talking about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 13, episode 3. It's not about the pants. Before we get into this review, I do want to make sure you guys, as you're coming into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Get the likes up, push me through the algorithm so that we can get flowing. Since I'm back out here in these YouTube streets doing videos and bringing y'all commentary. Also, with that being said, make sure you follow me on my social media. That includes Twitter at school_boy and Instagram, which is school_boy_2021. And if you would like to donate to the channel, that will be $ schoolboy86, Venmo at schoolboy1986. As always, anything spoken on this channel is my opinion and my opinion only. Ain't nobody setting me up to no polygraph test and check to see if I'm lying. This is all my opinions. And this week, make sure you go out over to my brother Chef Don's channel. You go over there and you subscribe to his channel. A new show that me and him are both executive producing, which is the Chef Don Productions presents Hotline Bling Chat Room. This is an exclusive virtual talk show featuring me, Chef Don, of course, Chase, and Shayla Set. We are discussing, everything that's happening on the blogs, reality TV, fashion, hot topics. The first episode drops tomorrow night, so make sure y'all go over to Chef Don's channel. You hit that subscription button, you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell button, so when the episode drops tomorrow at 10:15 Eastern, 9:15 Central Standard Time, you get to see that brand new episode. These episodes will drop every Friday, so make sure y'all get into it. And also, while you're there, since you already subscribed, just to let y'all know, we are executive producing. Me and Chef Don is my reality show, School of Love. It's coming very soon, sometime the beginning of 2024. We'll be dropping that sometime in 2024. So be on the lookout for that as well. Well, it's your boy on screen right now. So I just want to say hello. I hope everybody's having an amazing Thursday afternoon, evening, because it's 4 o'clock my time. So I don't even know where y'all at. But if you're getting off work or whatever, make sure, you've enjoyed your day. We're going to get into it. So they all, finally touched down, they're eating. Garcelle walks in and is like, where y'all BITCHESs at? Dorita's at the table, like, we're waiting on you to eat. And Garcelle is like, nah, I want to go get down to the men's and see what the men's is up to down around here up in Vegas. Erica walks in behind her and says, and was like, you already changed? And she's like, yeah. And she's like, I want to go meet some men. And Erica's like, damn, we just got here, let's just, get into the vibe of everything. So Garcelle says she wants to do an intervention on how they date. And everybody's stopping and looking. And immediately everybody looks at Sutton because, Sutton can't get past a first date. She can't even get a second date. So everybody knew who it was. Sutton says, well, if you want to throw shade about dates, you need to actually go on a first date first before you could talk anything about me not getting a second date, which I thought was kind of funny because it's like, y'all friends, best friends, y'all throwing shade at each other about who can get a date, who ain't getting a date, who dating. It was just hilarious to me. So Sutton says, I went to dinner. The date was great. We kissed, and then she invited him like a few days later to go to a black tie event in New York, and he never called her back. So Dorit tells her, like, it might be too much to ask a man to fly to the coast with you right after the first date, to another coast with you. Kyle asks to see her phone, and they look at the text, and she tells him his triceps look good, and they all start laughing because it's like, triceps? You telling us this how you flirting triceps? You talking about triceps? Child, you need to flirt better. And so Garcelle was like, she has no game, and Kyle FaceTimes the man on accident. They decide to meet up later. Everybody disperses from the table. They decide to meet up later for Magic Mike and dinner. So Dorit tells Kyle, and Crystal tells Dorit tells Kyle that Crystal brought glam, and that was crazy because Crystal never usually brings glam. And Kyle was like, she's never done that before. And Dorit was like, I know. So meanwhile, Sutton can't find her pants in the closet, and Garcelle says they're probably in there. Go check again. She texts Avi to come in the room and look for her pants. And I was just like, Sutton, you can't find these damn pants. You got to call this man who then flew out there with you to still wait on you hand and foot. I'm telling you, Avi, goddamn it, you better be getting paid good money to put up with this mess. Because I'm sorry, this is team way too much that I literally got to come in here to help you find your damn pants because you can't find your pants. Like, ma'am, for real? Like, what are we doing here? So he finds them. Sutton, because Garcelle was like, you don't even want to go in there. She's like, shoot, I don't know what he get paid, but I hope it's good enough to deal with this, because this is a lot. So Sutton, once he finds the pants, Sutton tells him like he can leave. Like, it wasn't no damn thank you, it wasn't nothing. Oh, you can go down. And I'm like, damn, Sutton, I know I wouldn't be able to work for you because I want to probably cussing you out. I don't give a damn how much you paying me. I'm not no damn dog. I don't know what. It was just team too much. So Garcelle says in her, so everyone's glam squad show up. They start getting dressed. Sutton lights carrying ocean spray grapefruit juice in her bag, which she said if Beyonce can carry hot sauce or ranch or whatever the hell it is in her bag, she can carry her ocean spray grape juice. They all finish getting dressed and head to the bar, and everyone's saying how good each other looks. They pull up to the casino and they go to the Magic Mike show. They're all in VIP. They're ordering the drinks. You know, they got good, customer service because, of course, it is the housewives. They're going to make sure everything is good. The women are cheering and the men start dancing and the women is clapping. And y'all know, as a lesbian, this was not for me. Okay. The only strip clubs I go to, women's is in them and it's scripted. I don't go to nothing with no male review because I don't want to see no bats and balls. Straight up. That ain't for me. But God, hey, I get it. Everybody got to make a living. And then, you know what? Quiet as it's kept loud as it is, it's so funny because I know people that like were house moms and stuff like that for strippers and for male strippers. A lot of them are gay. So I find it hilarious that sometimes a lot of them be gay and they be gyrating on these women's, giving them a show and they don't even really want y'all. It just really is funny to me. So anyways, and that goes for women sometimes and men in clubs, and men are like fantasizing about them and they be like whole lesbians, and it's hilarious to me. Okay, so the women, they get to dancing. Dorita's zooming in on the naked man on stage with a little Peter Whacker, and Kyle is like, why are you zooming in? And the dancers come up and they get Crystal. They take her and Erica Jane on stage, and one of the other dancers comes up and they stand in front of Dorit and they move on down to Garcelle, and he starts grinding on her, and Sutton's all in the corner, legs crossed, giving the stank booty face. And I'm like, Sutton, like, girl, enjoy the moment. Y'all having fun. Like, this should not even be like this. Okay. I don't understand why it's like this. So Crystal and Erica are on stage and they're getting grinded on and felt on, all the things that happens at these male reviews. Dorit and Garcelle are clapping and Sutton leans over and is like, I fucking wore pants for nothing. And I'm like, oh, so you're mad because they didn't take you up on stage. Okay. Dutifully noted. Got it. Okay. So you mad because you didn't get to go on stage. Okay. We see it. Keep that in mind, y'all, because it gets real. I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel because Sutton really pissed me off in this episode. And I do like Sutton, but at this point in time, I felt like Sutton was doing team too much with this. And it's all because you was in your little your feelings. And that's really what it is. You was in your fifis and you got mad because it wasn't going the way that you thought it should go. because you wanted to be on that stage, and you trying to act like you didn't want to be on that stage, and you're so appalled by everything that's happening. Where the hell did y'all think? Where the hell did you think you was going? You were at a male review strip club. That is what they do there. It is, and if you were that prude, you could have just stayed at the hotel. I'm gonna just keep it a $150. So they're having fun on stage. Erica and Crystal, and Sutton is acting all irritated and mad and got the snake face. Garcelle says, it hurt her feelings. They can peep it. She wasn't the one who got to go on stage, and she wore pants because they've slide it back and they say, hey, you got to wear pants in order to go to stage. Woo, cool. She said she was ready. She had her ones and all this. So prior to all of this, you had your ones. You was ready to do all this, and now all of a sudden, this is just so offensive to you, and you just don't want to be a part of this, which is just super. It's weird and it's dumb, and you was acting crazy for no reason, and it was just. I'm like, damn, Sutton, get the stick out of your ass. Like, this is ridiculous. But it's no, and she's like, it's no, Garcelle, Crystal comes back and tells Garcelle she should have worn pants, and they're joking and playing. And once they, get off the stage and they do the whole little thing, Sutton is in the corner on her phone, mad and pouting. Dorit walks up to her and asks, was she okay? And Sutton says she's leaving. Sutton walks out, and Crystal was like, what the fuck was that? We supposed to be all having fun, and like, we're not able to have fun because she's got to stick up her butt, and she's mad about what's going on, and we're just we're enjoying ourselves. Garcelle went to go look for Sutton, and she finds her in the bathroom, and she tells her that that fucking sucked. And Garcelle says, let's leave the bathroom, let's have a conversation. Meanwhile, the rest of the ladies are having a good time, and they ask Kyle, does she want to be in the next part of the show? So Garcelle's asking Sutton, like, what's going on? What's the issue? Sutton's like, she doesn't have friends that have a man's cross between their legs. That isn't right. A man's, and I'm like, Sutton, girl, it's really not that deep. And you knew when y'all was going to see Magic Mike, like, what it was gonna give. So all of this like fake outrage and fake, acting like this is just so like, damn, lady, you have kids. You didn't have sex before. I mean, are you this rude? Like, come on. Like, I was like, Sutton, man, this is team too much, and you're acting way too childish to be this damn old. And I see why your ass ain't getting no second date. Because this right here is a total turn off to any man. Hell, I'm a lesbian, and this is a turn off to my ass. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? This is ridiculous. And it boils down to you just mad it wasn't you. And that's really all it was. Meanwhile, Colin's on stage getting whipped cream licked off of her. Dorit, Crystal, and Erica are having a fun time watching. Sutton is still complaining and saying that it's a different standard of how she lives her life. And at this point, I'm like, why did you go? Like, what's the point? I'm like, Cardi B, what is the reason? Because I mean, I don't get it. Kyle came out of nowhere, came out where Sutton and Garcelle is because she had to go to the bathroom. And she asked, like, what's wrong? And Sutton says, I didn't like what was going on. And Kyle was like, child, you didn't like what you wouldn't have liked what just happened to me. And she asked Kyle, like, what happened? And Kyle was like, well, I just got whipped cream licked off of me. And Sutton says, well, that's okay to go for that to go down, but not a man being between your legs. And I'm like, Sutton, it's all freaky in my eyes. So I mean, what's the difference? There's no difference. I felt like Sutton was just mad it was not her going on the stage, and that's just what it is. And I really wish Sutton would have just owned that. I would have respected it a lot more than you sitting up there trying to play in my face and tell me that's not your reasoning, because that's crazy to me. So Kyle, says, well, are you mad because you didn't get to go on stage? And Sutton starts yelling, no, it's not about the pants. And Kyle says it's too much, and she's being excessive. Sutton is arguing, and Kyle says, "Stop being a bitch." And I was like, "I'm glad you said it because I was gonna say it." I mean, and I don't really fool with Kyle like that. But I mean, in that moment, I agree with Kyle. It's like it's team too much, and you're doing too much. And why are you doing all of this? I don't understand it. Like it's really not that deep. Um, Kyle texts Crystal and says they gotta leave. Crystal leans over to Dorit and Erica and says they gotta go because Sutton is upset. And Erica's like, I'm not leaving. I came here to see my friends. Bump what she going through because she's being really dramatic at this point in time. Dorit's like, why do we have to go? And Kyle says, so you're worried about your brand at the ballet, and Sutton's like, or the ballet, and Sutton's like, Kyle, stop. Kyle, you're being a bitch. And they're going back and forth calling each other bitches. And then Sutton apologizes for calling Kyle a bitch later on when they get in the Sprinter. Everyone comes in the van, and Erica's like, well, Sutton is sitting here like Judge Judy. Dorit questions if Sutton was really offended, and she tells them it was the spread eagle and the crotch thing. It was too much. Again, Sutton, you're doing too much. It's not even that serious. You knew you was going to a male review place. Like, again, what did you expect? It's no different than if I go to a strip club one night and I know I typically go to all nude clubs for a reason because I just don't like to be in the ones where they have to wear a bikini and floss and all of that. I feel like if you're gonna be in there, I want to see butt naked. So if I'm going in there, it's like me going somewhere. Say I want to see that, and they get offended as of what's going on in the club. You can't be offended because it is what you decided to go and see. So it's just like I'm just like Sutton, come on, like really, I wish you would stop. And Erica says, "Hey, we were gonna go see Magic Mike. I don't know what you thinking it was, but this is how it is." And Erica says she meant it for real on the private jet when she said she was not fighting for Lent. I'm not arguing. Krista says, "Well, we ain't upset about being on stage," and she says it doesn't bother us. So why are you offended? And it's just like at this point, I was wanting them to stop arguing about this because this was stupid. So they get to dinner and they're eating, and Sutton apologizes to Erica, and Erica accepts it, which that's rare that Erica, first of all, is this damn calm. So I don't know what the hell is going on with her, but she's really calm this season, and that's starting to scare me because I'm waiting for the point at which she blows up at some point because it's going to happen. And Garcelle says, she's gonna go see Oliver tomorrow. Garcelle says she doesn't feel comfortable talking about her kids with the ladies, and I necessarily don't blame her due to the experiences that she's had with these women, and the disgusting comments and all that, and what Erica did to Jax. I'm just like, I wouldn't talk to these heifers about my kids either. And so they start playing this like card game to ask these different questions, and one of the questions comes up, and Garcelle says she wouldn't mind watching someone have sex and them watching her. And so I'm here for all that because I would too. I would too because I'm a little freaky like that, little voyeurism. Here I go telling y'all my damn business in this damn video. Let me stop. Crystal says she has. So the next question is like, what's the perfect body part? Crystal says she has perfect nipples, and Dorit says, really? And then Crystal's like, shit. In her confession, she was like, girl, you probably don't even know what a real body part looks like because you didn't have so much damn surgery. I was like, shit. But it was true, because we know Dorit ain't saw a real body part in years. Between all that Botox and everything else, I'm surprised she knows what a real body part looks like. They bring out this big bowl of ice cream for the table, and the next question is do you have sex toys? And Sutton says yes, a bunch. And Dorita's like, you was acting all prude at the Magic Mike show, but now that was so offensive, but now you can sit here and discuss sex toys with us. Like, what's the tea? Because this is getting really weird. And I feel like I don't know what it is with Sutton. I don't know. I love Sutton. Don't get me wrong. I love Sutton to death. But it felt like this episode's like you were mad because certain situations didn't really revolve around you, or I didn't really get what was all of this stuff that's going on. So they leave the restaurant, go back to the hotel, and they all go to their rooms. Kyle and Dorit call BS on Sutton being offended, and I do too. This is the one time that I would agree with Dorito, and I will agree with Kyle about this, because I felt like, what is all of this from? So the next morning, Kyle went to go exercise at 5 a.m. Everyone else is just waking up around 7. Erica goes to see Dorit and like, what's going on with her? She's working out on, taking her Birkin to the gym and working out. Like, who in the hell is doing this on vacation? Erica and Dorit think it's crazy to do that on vacation. Garcelle admits to the group, while they're having breakfast, that she doesn't trust talking about her kids with them. And while she's trying to express and be vulnerable, Dorit, here she goes, being a damn victim again, making everything about her. And I'm so sick of Dorit doing this. It's really Karen behavior. It's ridiculous. And you do it all the time. Like, everything is not about you, Dorit. You and Larsa have the same issue with everything having to be about y'all when people are expressing themselves. I don't get it. It aggravates my soul. And Dorit's like, well, it's been over a year. It seems like you should just kind of like get over it. And I'll say this: a person can forgive, but they don't forget. They shouldn't have to get over it because you tell them to get over it and that they should get over it. Things do happen. People feel certain ways, and they should be allowed to process it however they feel they need to process it. Dorit, it's not on your timing, it's on this lady's timing. And y'all have not made it feel as a safe space. And she may not ever feel safe space talking to y'all again the way y'all clowned. And then PK was talking shit about her kid, and you didn't check your husband on that. Mauricio said his slick shit, and so did Kite. Y'all can't make somebody get over something because that is what y'all want them to get over. So Dorit again keeps going on and on, making it about herself. And Garcelle's like, you're not seeing the point. Garcelle walks off to go get dressed for the day and take her shower and go on about her business. And that was the end of the episode. So I think next week is going to get probably a little bit more interesting when you see Garcelle probably with Oliver and everything like that. That was the episode. I still say Sutton, baby, like, it wasn't even that deep. You're gonna have to calm down. Either that or put the liquor down. I don't know what that was, or you need to get you some. And at this point in time, Sutton, the amount of money that you have, you can go get you an escort and go on and get what you need if you need to. Cause baby, that wasn't it. But that's all I got. Ain't got no more. Make sure, once again, I do want to remind y'all, make sure y'all check out Hotline Bling chat room. That is the new virtual talk show that I'm a part of, executive producing with Chef Don Don. It does feature Shayla Set, myself, Chase, and Chef Don Don. It is premiering tomorrow night at 10:15 Eastern, 9:15 Central, right after Bell Collective. So make sure y'all go over to Chef Don Don's page. Y'all like it, like the video once it drops. Y'all comment, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, y'all make sure y'all hit the notification bell button so y'all can be aware of every time these episodes drop. This is going to be a Friday night show. It's going to come on every week at the same time starting this Friday. So this is season 1. I'm gonna tell you straight up, the first episode is messy as hell. I don't think half of the reads and the gags and the roast that I gave, I don't even remember because I was gone off that Quila. So y'all gonna enjoy this. It was absolutely fun to create. It was fun to make. So I hope that y'all tune in to that. Next time I will be live will be Saturday. We'll be talking about Bell Collective. So Saturday, my next live will be about Bell Collective. We roast and review. And we're gonna get into some things, and that will be a live. And then right after that, on Monday, I'll hit you with 2 lives on Monday, which will be Married to Medicine and Real Housewives of Potomac. So with that being said, I love y'all. Make sure y'all follow me on the social media scrolling across the screen. If you're watching the video, y'all can go ahead and hit that Cash App or that Venmo if you like the content that you're seeing. Also, I did want to let you guys also know, because I think I didn't let y'all know before. If you have a business that Black owned business you would like to promote on School of Love or Hotline Bling chat room, please email us at admin@tcddproductions with a z.com. They will go ahead and get you out that information, and those commercials will be added into the show. So once again, y'all have a great evening. I love y'all for real. And enjoy y'all weekend. And I'll catch y'all in the next live.